To start off this video, I'm going to begin by colour grading this bird's eye view of a city. So I'm starting off by adding in the LUT, which is Canon log to Rec 709, and I'm going to label the node because I like to keep things organised so I know exactly where everything is. So we're starting off with the offset. Now the scopes here, I don't know why I didn't change them. I normally use not this one. But yeah, I don't know why I had it on this one the whole time, to be honest with you, but I did. Anyway, next I'm going in with the lift. So I'm just using the sliders at the bottom to adjust everything. This is just a very simple and basic way of doing it. Just trying to get everything to like an equal kind of level on the scopes. So you can see on the scopes that where all the colours are, making sure nothing's overexposed, nothing's overdone. It's all very in the middle, just to keep it nice and easy for a colour grade. Now I'm going to show another way of how to do a basic primary grade through the curves. That's the word. So I'm just starting off by adding the LUT in again, and just getting that out of the way. Then going over to the curves bit. I don't know what I'm doing there, but yeah. So basically, the line explains it goes from darks to midtones to lights, the higher up you go on the graph. So you have more control over what you want to do and how you want to approach it. So here I'm kind of just messing around with the light parts of the image, experimenting with how I want the clouds and the sun to look with each other, and also how it reflects on the water. I think that was an important thing that I wanted to make look really nice and clean. And I'm just going to go in with the colour wheels to adjust anything that I feel is off, that I don't want to do in the curves section. For this one, I'm doing a secondary grade. So I'm going to basically roto, that's the word, the face, because I don't like the way that the face looks. I think it's not got enough depth to it in comparison to the milk she's laying in. So I'm just going to go in quickly and change it with curves because I find that a lot easier than this colour wheels. Okay, so now we're going to go and move on to the keyframes. So with the keyframes, you just keyframe it when her face moves and just keep adjusting as you go through. So that in the final output, it slowly moves to where her face is throughout it, and you can adjust the size of it if she disappears. For this one, I wanted to try a stylized look. So I've already done the basic primary grade, just going in now with different colours. I'll show an example of what I was kind of looking for. There we go. There's an example. So yeah, I was kind of wanted to go for like a darkish bluish tone. I wanted it to sort of feel a bit dark and grim. So I'm adding a bit of green to the tone of it as well. Just going in and adjusting very slightly, because you do not need to add a lot to it. It's just moving it a little bit so you get a bit more of a overall different colour shade. Just going in with small bits now, adjusting all of those. Playing it through. I didn't like, now I look back on it, here you can see where I'm kind of trying to fix it. The very overexposed like light on the face, that really bugged me. I would go back in and change that. If I were to do this again, I would go and make sure the exposure isn't too bright, because that is very, very bright and very, very blue on her face and body there. I'm going in now with a second grade. I just wanted to do a very different kind of look for this one, just to show that you really can just change the entire feeling and vibe of a scene just based on colours. So this time I'm going for a very warm. My inspiration was like a spring morning, spring afternoon. Warm spring afternoon. So I'm going in this time with a lot of yellow and green tones to show that the sun is very bright in the sky.